Good day, Montserrat. As we enter another hurricane season, I want to speak directly to every person on this island and to our Montserratian family around the world. This is my second hurricane season as your governor, and I am proud to serve a community that knows, perhaps better than most, what it means to face nature's power with resilience, courage, and unity. Montserrat has lived through hurricanes. Montserrat has lived through volcanic eruptions, and Montserrat continues to endure because of its people. Last year we were fortunate. No hurricane made landfall, but we did experience flooding, and that reminder was important. It only takes one storm, one season, one day to change everything. That is why the message is simple. Be prepared, stay prepared, it only takes one. So what does being prepared actually look like? Let me tell you about some of the work that has been going on, because I want you to know that serious practical steps are being taken on your behalf. Last year, the Montserrat Country Work Programme was finalised. It sets out a comprehensive 5-year roadmap tailored specifically to reducing loss and vulnerability due to hazard events in Montserrat. This is not a generic plan borrowed from somewhere else. This is a plan built for us, for our geography, our communities, our unique circumstances. We have also had important partners join us here on the ground. Last year, HMS Trent visited our shores, and Royal Navy personnel worked closely with the Royal Montserrat Defence Force and the Disaster Management Coordination Agency, the DMCA. They reviewed resilience plans, shared expertise in crisis management, and built the kind of relationships that matter when an emergency strikes. Around the same time, a team from the UK Armed Forces came to Montserrat. Their work was direct and practical. They updated our humanitarian response plans, the plans that determine how people in need are reached and supported in the immediate aftermath of a disaster. They strengthened partnerships and they worked to sharpen our overall readiness so that, if the worst happens, we are in the best possible position to protect lives. This is the UK's commitment to Montserrat in action. And more recently, a team from Montserrat attended a disaster management conference where overseas territories from across the region came together to share best practice and strengthen local capabilities. What all of this tells us is that the network around Montserrat is strong, and it is getting stronger. Nobody is waiting for a storm to start preparing. All of this, the plans, the conferences, the partnerships, the visits, it really matters a lot. But none of it is enough on its own. Preparedness is not only the responsibility of governments and agencies, it is the responsibility of each and every one of us. So I ask you, does your family have an emergency plan? Do you know your evacuation routes? Do you have a supply of water, food, and essential medicines that could sustain you for several days? Do you know where to find reliable information when a storm is approaching? And do you know how to look out for your neighbours, especially those living alone or who may need extra help? The time to answer these questions is now, and not when a storm is already forming in the Atlantic. So please talk to your family, talk to your neighbours, ask the DMCA for guidance, and please follow official channels for information during emergencies. Rumour and misinformation can cause as much harm as the storm itself. We know Montserrat is a resilient island. Its people have faced what would have broken others, and you rebuilt. You stayed, you persevered. I have enormous admiration for this community, and it is a privilege to serve you. But resilience is not just something we call upon when disaster strikes. Resilience is built in the quiet months before, in the preparations we make, the plans we put in place, and the habits we form as families and as a community. So as this hurricane season begins, I ask you to take preparedness seriously. The organisations are doing their part. Now let us all do ours. Be prepared, stay prepared, because it only takes one. Stay safe, Montserrat.